It was a sad moment at about 7 p.m. when Nigerians closed from their various offices and returning back to their home, especially in the Federal Capital Territory, where a tanker lost its control and ran into other commercial and private vehicles around the Karo Nyanya axis, where there was a serious explosion that led to serious injury and burns on various vehicles. As you can see on your screen, this is not the first time this is happening in FCT and across Nigeria. We have witnessed a lot of tanker explosion in Nigeria within the last 18 months, and over 300 people have lost their life and injured as a result of tanker explosion across Nigeria. Many has been calling for a serious measure for transportation of petroleum, transportation of diesel, gas, and all of that within the country. We believe that having pipes, running all over the country where you transport them, not through the vehicles, or better still, construction of road that would have enabled those trucks to be moving on their own different lane or on their own route would have helped salvage all of these problems that we are facing in Nigeria as of today. However, in the FCT, to be precise, there was this mechanism within that axis, because I have experienced these twice in the past. Sometimes over 5 years ago, I experienced it on the Nyanya Asokoro Road. Personally, I was in the midst when the accident happened. And again, in 2023, October to be precise, I was very fortunate and God saved my life when I was returning back home, living in that axis around Nyanya Bridge, precisely where this explosion happened. I was trying to clear way for other vehicles as we were in a traffic on a Wednesday, just like yesterday being Wednesday. And what happened? A Dangote truck loaded with cement failed brake and run all the way. When I heard the shout of people, I have to pull over, and that was the lucky chance that I had that moment. The vehicle passed by my side and then was reversing backward because it has lost its control. It took the mercies of God, and we don't know exactly how we maneuver our way, for me to be precise, and the other vehicle beside me, we just drove somehow, and the reversing of that vehicle down the hill crushed another vehicle immediately. I took my phone to call the Federal Road Safety Corps. Immediately they arrived. A life have already been lost as a result of the vehicle returning back. That particular road have claimed a lot of life over the years. Before the road was expanded, a few years ago, it has, had this occurrence almost every year. But now that the road has been expanded, you see people running recklessly on that road. What are the measures? The federal government or the National Assembly, I believe that there should be a law by the road safety or even the VI or whichever, where those trucks will be mandated not to move by the daytime. Or even when people are returning back from work between the time of 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. until 10 p.m., those vehicles should not be seen moving on that route, to enable people returning back from home, because of the congestion of Nigerians who are working in Abuja but living in Nasarawa State, and they are staying between Baraba, Nyanya, Masaka, Aziz, and Karo, to enable them get to their various destinations, their homes, before those trucks will now begin to move. That will reduce this as the government continues to prepare other measures like construction of roads that will only allow trucks to follow. I believe that with these, Nigeria will move better forward. But then, after the whole issue happened, 2023, when that accident happened, I have to no, this is not going to happen for the third time. And I have to pack my things and leave that area. However, this is what happened in Nigeria every day. And the National Assembly donated 700 million naira to the president for charity. Anyway, this will now be capitalized by politicians and well-wishers. You know, politicians are those that want to capitalize on this. Now we make use of this, you know, to donate money and, you know, project their political career, you know, for 2027. But the truth remains that the FCT minister should know better. Remember the Caro incident, the Caro Market incident, where there was a fire incident and no quick response. Same thing happened yesterday. We have a fire service truck in Asokoro. We have one on your way to Kubwa. We have one in Caro Bridge there. But are they functional? Hell no. Few days ago, I was at the I was in Abuja, and I went all the way to Caro to the customary hospital to visit a friend, and I find out that they had this fire service truck that was just purchased. If you look at the truck, very new. I saw it very new, tail leather. But what happened? That they could not respond on time when this incident happened. You use one way. Yes, you use one way. Look at the number of people scattered all over the road. Anyway, this is Nigeria. But I hope that the leaders can do better. And let's have all of these things stationed. Right before the bridge there used to be road safety van parked around that area. If we also have a fire service truck parked around that area because of this, you know, occurrence every other year, I think it will save us of this trouble and to save us of this accident that we keep having on that particular route in Abuja. Thank you for watching.